Welcome students. Today in this session, I'm going to aware about the different procedures of online GTU MCQ test and whatever the points you need to remember it before appearing in the GTU MCQ test. So in these presentations, I prepare the step-by-step procedures or whatever the points you need to remember for the GTU online MCQ test. So we are starting with the first steps. So as you know that the GTU is scheduled the test mock test for the bachelor programs uh, for the fourth semester and sixth semester as well as for the second semesters on 23rd May 2020 at 12:30 p.m. So as per the this video and the presentations I have prepared based on the reviews and feedback I have collected from the students of pharmacy discipline which already appear for the GTU online mock test. So as per that feedback and the review, I have prepared these guidelines as well as the presentations. So as per the first steps, uh, on student portals, whatever the details you have registered, means your registered mobile number is there. So before the 30 minute of exam, you have received the one SMS, text SMS, in which the three details are there. The GTU will send the three details by SMS before commencement of exams, before 30 minutes of commencement of exams. It means if your exam schedules at 12:30 p.m., so near about 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock noon, you receive this SMS, and in SMS there are three different links, means three different informations are there: test link, username, and passwords. In the test which is conducted for the pharmacy discipline, the username will be as enrollment numbers and password is the registered mobile numbers on the user, means on the student portals. So this is a first steps in which you are receiving the various informations by the GTU before 30 minutes of examinations in a form of SMS. Second things, if you want to update a mobile number, if your mobile is not working, whatever it is displayed on the GTU portal, then you need to update your mobile number because GTU is sending all the details on the registered mobile number. So if you want to change the mobile number or if you want to update the mobile numbers, then go on the student.gtu.ac.in in student profiles and update your mobile number from this menu. Second things, after this receiving of the details by the GTU in a form of SMS, you need to click on the link. See, as all of you know, in the first slides, I'm saying that the test link, username, and the password. There are three details which is sent by the GTU 30 minutes before of the examinations time. So you need to click on that link which is mentioned in the SMS. You have this kind of screen in your mobile or in your laptop on computers. Then you need to click on this blue button, that is the student login. It will show you with the orange color arrow. So you need to click on the student login. So first step is you receive the different details by the GTU in a form of SMS. The link which is also mentioned in the SMS, you need to click on that link. Then after student login, you have this kind of interface, means this kind of screen is there in your laptop, in your mobile, in your computer. So here in this exam login screen, you have to enter the three details very accurately and correctly. So as in the pharmacy discipline, they have it is mentioned that user ID same as the student enrollment number. Password is a registered mobile number, and you need to enter the captcha code which is displayed over here. So enter the detail from the SMS and then click on in the login button. As you click on the login button, you will receive this kind of the screen or this kind of interface. So in this kind of layout, you need to verify the various the detail which is mentioned in the screens, as well as you need to check that it is your details which is displayed or not. So first details you need to check is your exam name, which is same as a subject. Suppose if you are the students of mechanical engineering 6 semesters, then subject must be industrial engineering. Then candidate name means your full name, which is mentioned on the GTU enrollment details. Then you need to check your enrollment, which is mentioned over here. And the photograph, your photograph, whatever you are uploaded on the portals, the same photograph will be displayed over here. And One more important points over here is the time remaining, which is shown over here. This time is show that how many times are left, or it is before the commencement of exams. Here it is show the 40.03. It means exam will start after 14 minutes and 3 seconds. When this timer is reaches to the zero, your exam will automatically starts. So after this login, first login means whenever you are entering your user ID and password, you get this time, whatever the time is there for reading of the instructions. And instruction portions, you must have to read these different color codes of the questions. See here, it is general guideline. So if the white color is there, you have not visit the question yet. Red color, you are answer the questions. Green color, you are answer this. You have not answered the questions for the red. If you are answer the question, then here it is show the green color. I'm not giving the actual idea about GTU examinations in these slides. This is a one reference slides, and in every examinations, this kind of color codes are there. In GTU, examinations, this kind of layout is that. It means as GTU is mentioned that there are 30 questions in examinations and 30 minutes of time will be given. So here in the question panel, there are 30 numbers of questions are there, and the various color codes are indicating various kind of questions, like that is answer the questions, questions not answered, question is marked for the review. Suppose if you thought that currently I want to give the answer of the questions and I want to move on the next, then you have to click on any random number of the questions from the question panel. Suppose you want to move from question 1 to 30, then you can directly move it. And here in the bottom side, there are three important pan is given over here. First is mark for review and next. It means suppose I have any doubts to answer this question, then I have randomly select one questions, or it can be without answering, we can mark for the review. Then second is a clear response. Clear response is means suppose I'm attending the question number 5 and I thought that C is the correct answer, but after further reading of the same questions, I want to go with the option A. Then first I need to go for the clear option, and then again I need to select the A options. Then third is very important. If you have to give the answers and you want to move on the next question, then there is a save and next option is given over here. So this is things, as well as the question statistic is also there. It means how many questions you have attempted, how many questions you have not read, how many questions you have marked. It is displayed in over here on the question statistics window. This is a look like the same window is there. Suppose the question statistic window is shown over here with the help of dotted line. That 113 questions not visited, 7 questions not answered, 0 is answered, 0 is marked for review. Same way here it is show your name, your exam, your subject name, your remaining time, and save and next, clear, save and mark for the review. This kind of the things are there on the GTU exam layout. Then whenever you are changing the screen, some warning message is received. This kind of warning messages are there. You have moved out of exam screen. In this GTU mock exam test, the GTU means in the system is programmed in such a way that you can have only twice allowing during the exam to switch the screens. Means you cannot move from one screen, exam screen, to the other screen in between the during of examination. Suppose your examinations is of 30 marks for the 30 minutes, so you can only allow twice to move in the exam screens. Means if you move 2 times, after that if you move from one screen to other screen third time, then your exam will automatically submitted. After that submission of the examinations, you cannot be able to log in the exam. So make sure that you cannot change the screens more than 2 times during the examinations. After, if your timer is reaches to the zero, then you have received this kind of message, or this kind of message is also received when you move on the last questions. Suppose 7 next, 7 next, after that you can reach to the 30th number of questions, and when you click on the save and next on 30 numbers of questions, you receive this kind of the messages. And if further, suppose I have marked some 5 questions for the review and I reach to the 30th number of questions, then I need to cancel it because I have some amount of time, and I want to go for the questions which I mark as a mark for review, and I have to answer it. And if your time is over, it means the 30 minutes is over, your timer is reached to the zero, then you need to press on the OK button to submit your examinations. And if you wish to submit your exam before 30 minutes of time, then also you need to press on the OK button. When you submit the exam or when you press the OK button, this kind of summary is there. In summary, there are total number of questions is there, answer questions, not answer questions, mark for review, and not visited questions is there. So you need to verify that out of 30 questions, how many questions you have answered, how many questions you have not answered, how many questions you have marked for review, and how many questions you have not visited. This kind of summary is there, and by verifying this summary you need to click on yes, and when you click on the yes, your exam will be submitted. Now, few points or the key points you need to verify or you need to keep in your mind when you are appearing in the examinations. So first point is, ensure that network properly available to your mobile, as you receive the user detail, user ID and password by SMS from the GTU in your registered mobile number. So your registered mobile will be have access of 100% of the full access of the network. Second things, full access of internet is also required with higher bandwidth. If your internet is having interruptions, then it will be GTU, means this kind of these systems will have consider as attempt of changing of screens, and one attempt is considered if your internet is having a interruptions. Fourth point, enter proper and accurate data in user ID. If you enter your enrollment number as a correct, but if you are not entering your password correctly, then it is also considered as a one of your attempt. Fail to login will consider as a attempt. If computer and laptop is available, then my advice is don't appear in the exam from mobile. Suppose if you are appearing the mobile and somebody is calling to you, and whenever if you are rejecting this call, then it is also considered as a one of the items. And as earlier I am also mentioning, or I am highlighting that points, that GTU will allow only twice to change the screens. So if some application notifications also comes, then it is also considered as an attempt to change the screen. So be careful, and it is my humble advice or my humble request, if you have a laptops and computer, then do not appear in the examinations from mobile. Keep your screen active by activity like scrolling of mouse, means during the examinations you need to keep certain activities on your screen by scrolling the mouse and like that. Don't open any other tabs. As earlier I also mentioned that twice it is available to change the screen, but if you are trying to change the screen more than 2 times, then you cannot, means your exam is will automatically submitted and you cannot able to reappear in the examinations. So do not open the other tabs during the 30 minutes of exams. Thank you, and wish you all the best for your examinations. Thank you for attending this, or thank you for viewing this video.